Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 98 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we keep working on our aluminium production. We have made a setup here that should make Givolite chunks, and we just need to put in the Givolite, and I guess that's what we're gonna be working on now. We do need red underground belts to get underneath all this though. So we should probably go grab that. There was some other stuff that we also needed to grab, like more flotation cells, more belt, more underground belt apparently. Maybe other stuff. It's a little bit hard to tell. More pipe. We have normal pipe, but no underground pipe. So we want to grab that. And let's just store everything else so we have more space. So flotation cells and underground belt, both red and yellow. I don't think we have automated red underground belt, but we can just do that manually. Or but maybe try to automate it. What does it take? Steel and bronze. Let's just put this back on. Why is it only half of this belt that is filled? I guess we just decided to only do half. Okay. We don't really need a lot of glass, so I'm not gonna worry about that. We should be able to do this stuff now. We need more steel for more. And more bronze. Good. And then I set flotation cells. Grab those. And then it's just underground pipe and belt, I think. Let's hope so. Yeah. Okay. So belt. Let's just take all of it and then underground pipe. Let's hope we have some of that stored. We do. Good. That should be fine. Let's just fill up on normal pipe. Maybe grab some brick. Sure. Good enough. So I guess this is basically everything we need. Let's just grab some nanobots. Maybe some more of these. And let's go. And we need more filter inserters, it seems. And that's a little bit bad because we don't have. We do have some green circuits and I can make some of those, but I'm not sure we have enough. Also, we need more groundwater bores, but maybe we have those in a chest. Let's just connect this part. How many of these can we make? 41. Maybe that's enough, maybe not. So we need our geolite to come in here. Let's hope we have enough of this underground build for both sides. That part, I don't think. And we fixed that up here, okay. So that is basically it. We do need some power, of course. That's fine. So we just need the extra... Well, wait, groundwater bores. Where do we have these? Hopefully we have some somewhere. But it doesn't really look like it, unless I'm just blind. I don't think we have it. Let's put down what we can, mainly these filter inserters. And then I guess we can try connecting everything. This part won't work without water, of course. Well, this has water from this other setup, but other than that, we still need a lot more filter inserters. But let's try hooking this up. I just want to see it start working, I guess. Also, we need a lot of splitters doing build priority. This is fuel that will just run past. These... Do we have any reservations here? No, not really. We can just run this out here. That's the top one. I guess that needs to go out here. This one goes here, and this one will take that build. Good. So we need to split these 3 belts into 4, basically. And I guess we can just do that with the middle belt. So this belt needs to be split. this one will be full. Good. And then we can just prioritize these builds if we want to. Digging up from where exactly? Wait, how are we even inputting to these? We haven't figured that out. Did I just totally forget about that? I guess so. This is a little bit in the way then. No, maybe not actually. We only need one inserter here, maybe? Well, it can't exactly keep up. Should switch that with a fast inserter. We can also help it a little bit over here. That's not powered though, but if we just add that one, it will be. I think we're just gonna keep picking up stuff from the inner belt and then we will prioritize that all the time. And we lose DC stuff coming out of this, that's good. We need to power this, and that's because we didn't want to do this. I guess we're just doing this. Or we could just have one here actually. Out both sides. Will of course not be entirely symmetrical, but that's fine. Good. So we can at least make it run. I think we should go grab what we need here. So groundwater bores and filter inserters. Maybe we should just store some machines first though. I just wanted those washing plants or whatever they're called, hydro plants, somewhere else. Let me just put this in here, please. Thank you. Okay, let's go grab the two things we needed. Filter inserters requires more electronic circuits. Let's grab those first. And get that started. Maybe just grab some more of these actually. A few. And then the groundwater bores. 20 should be, or 40 should be plenty for this. Let's put the machines down first that we need. And then we can fix the rest of the inserters for the crushers afterwards. I also need some power at the end here. Don't really need these belts. To be able to power both of those. I guess we'll just put it here then. Good. So let's grab the blueprint of the first part that we actually finished with inserters. And figure out if we want to have a split after each of these. We don't need that at all. We would need it at the latest after 1/3 of these machines. And there's what, 32 on each? After 10 maybe? Or just after 8. 8 should divide into 32, right? Yeah. We will try and remember that we need to copy that as well. So inputs here, that's fine. We need to grab that and mirror it. Oh, and the groundwater was a closer up here, but that's fine. We will just force place that. Wait, what's this? Oh, from this other setup? Yeah, okay. Good, so that works. We do need to balance the stone output for this. Now this is in the way, so we can't help the inserters all the time. But we can move that out, right? So maybe we should just redesign this a little bit. Well, yeah, let's redesign it. Sure. Those two stay. We need to output stone. And we need 2 inputs. Or do we? So one of these was not good enough, right? Yeah, let's just have a look at that. Oh, of course, we have plenty of crushing, so it doesn't really need to be fully fed all the time. I think we're just gonna keep this setup then. Because this will just be backed up all the time anyway, and this needs to output on the near side. And we need to balance the junk stuff as well. And we need to mirror our current setup then. I think this is correct. Yep. Let's do both of these though, because then we also have the balancing of the output build correct. Same with this. So all of this can be copied over except for that part. But we can just force place this. And then we should be able to get a good blueprint here that we can continue with. And we should just be able to drag that except for here. This is a little bit annoying. I think we will just do this so we can actually get a proper blueprint that we can place without any forcing. Well, we can't really do that because of this part either, so let's remove that for now. So we want to get this as well. So for each 4 crushers, we are just prioritizing the inner build. And at this point we could obviously just get rid of the outer build, but let's just keep it for now. So this part should be pastable basically everywhere. And it is good. Except for the end here where we have some conflicts, but that's fine. We can just force that and not do this last part anyway. We want to get rid of this outer belt. We could actually just do that. Let's clean up a little bit. We don't really need this either. Let's just do it from here. Also, I don't think I prioritized these bottom ones. So let's do that. Oh dear, we can't do that part. Dang it. I guess we'll just do that over here. It should be fine, because we are not gonna use a full belt at this point anyway. Good. So now we can start to question if everything is running as it should. Except that we haven't removed this entirely yet. We're not missing anything, right? We are missing some inserters up here, but is that because we don't have them? No. Okay, so for now we have 2 outputs of Givolite chunks. We need to populate the middle belt as well, of course. Now this works. So how do I want to populate the middle? With splitters, I'm guessing. Could also just try to output directly onto it. No, we can't reach that, never mind. So we need 1/3 of the 64 machines to output to that. And we need half of that from each side. So after what, 20... If we do 22 machines on each side, that's... No, in total, 22 in total. That's more than 1/3. And it is able to have all of its output on its own belt, but if we just prioritize the middle belt after this, it'd be bad that this one is prioritized over this one. It might actually be. Can we fix that? Because if this is prioritized, this belt won't be full, this belt will be overfilled. Will that just cancel itself out? No, this belt will be backed up. This belt will be full, and this belt will not be full. Could just do it for all of these machines, but then we would mitigate the problem, but not remove it entirely. So I guess the most efficient thing to do would be to do some actual merging of these, or half of each belt. This area to do it. We need to come up here with whatever we do. So probably underground belts. Merge 2 belts here. Until this point there's nothing on the middle belt, so we don't need to worry about that. We do this, then this can be merged with the other belt and have an output priority. Isn't this just the same that I didn't want to do? Do we need to split this first and then merge it? I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around this, and that might just be because we're in a limited space. If I want to do something like this in a larger space, I guess I would do something like that, right? With priority. Is there a reason why we can't do that? Guess our belts are coming in here. And we would want them to actually go out there, so we would need 2 underground there. geo belts instead. I think that's okay. Did this machine... Or was this machine in the 22? Yes, it was. So we basically want to underground this somewhere. Is there a problem if we did this later than after 22? Because 11 machines is not gonna output a full belt, right? The 22 or 21 point something is. So after 24 maybe? These 24 machines will output more than a belt, but they have 2 belts to do it on. I think that will be fine. Can we do it in these 3 tiles? Yes, we can. So these 12 machines are now making the middle belt, and that's all good. Sure, this should be good. And we can just remove this. At least I think that's all good. We will probably have to see when we actually start consuming this junk stuff. If there's a bottleneck somewhere. There probably is, but it looks good to me for now. So all is good. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.